Hello, SpongeGex here, and today, oh man, these are some of the worst games I've ever played, at least on PlayStation 1 and possibly ever, so, I don't know, I thought it would be fun to, when I was a kid, I loved The Land Before Time. Nowadays, I really outgrew it, but I still have respect for the first one, though, but the direct-to-video sequels that were aimed more towards little kids, not too fond of those anymore, but, however, I remember as a kid, I always wanted there to be Land Before Time video games. I thought it would have been fun if there was like a platformer on N64 where you got to swap between the dinosaurs and use their abilities to progress through an adventure or something. And so, I had no idea there were actually games of it on PS1. And so, I tried them out and oh my god, they were all terrible. And there are also two on Game Boy Advance and they are all bad. Like, these feel like bootleg games. Like, it's hard to believe that these are actually official licensed video games. So, I can at least say, like, for the time, maybe the cutscenes would have looked kind of cool, but, otherwise, oh, they have aged terribly. And so, there are 3 of them altogether on PS1. There's, 2 platformer ones, and then one that's claimed to be a racing game. So the first one we're playing is Return to the Great Valley, which is possibly loosely based on The Land Before Time 2. And, wow, this is just such a terrible mess. Not only is the gameplay bad, but it's like, this game is really unfinished. It's like, so, like, see how at the beginning you see, like, what appears to be, like, an egg being stolen? That was, like, one of the plots of, like, the original story. There are like these 2 dinosaurs going around stealing eggs, and then one of them got mixed up and they accidentally came across like a baby dinosaur of a T-Rex, which ended up being Chomper. And so it's like, this has nothing to, Chomper isn't even in this game. It's like the whole story of this game is the characters get separated from the Great Valley after getting chased by a shark tooth, and then you're playing levels where you're guiding them back to the Great Valley. Like, each character has like 5 levels, and they aren't very long, but boy, are they repetitive and annoying, and really badly played. And so, holy shit, this was terrible. And then the game just abruptly ends. It's like, you think because after you beat a character's story, it abruptly shows them getting back to the Great Valley, and then they're saying like, I hope the others made it, and then all of a sudden it cuts back to the character select screen, so it makes you think, okay, maybe I have to beat all the characters' levels, and either the story will progress, or it'll get a proper ending, and nope, it just, like, abruptly takes you back to the character select, and then it's like, if you try resuming a character's journey, it'll take them back to the final level, and if you beat it, it shows the exact same ending cutscene for that character. So, yeah, this is a very unfinished game. It feels like, the developers just got lazy, and oh my god, these cutscenes look terrible, and the voice acting, oh my god, I swear, it's like, I think this game only has like 1 voice actor, and I think it's, judging by the sound of it, I'm pretty sure that's the original voice of Rouge the Bat from Sonic Adventure, and I'm just gonna say it, why do people think she's good? Why did she keep getting work? She is honestly one of the worst voice actors I've ever heard in any video games. She's just so robotic, she puts no emotion into her lines, and oh my god. Need I remind you, this is also the voice of Bubsy from the original Bubsy 3D, so, yeah. But it sounds like she voices everyone in this game. You can hear her in Littlefoot, Ducky, Sarah, and possibly even Petrie, I don't know, but oh my god, these characters are so freaking annoying.
This looks like a good spot for the egg. I told you we could do it. That was easy.
Oh, that was so bad. I don't know why, but I notice whenever there's no music playing in this, you hear like this weird stuttering sound. So Petrie is not playable, so if you're hoping you could fly around, unfortunately, no. However, oh my god, his role in this game is even worse. He's your Oma Chow. And if you thought Oma Chow was annoying, oh my god, he never leaves. He reminds you all the time of what to do, and there's no avoiding it. And oh my god, his voice is so much more annoying in this than it was in any of the movies.
Oh no, I've lost the others. I hope they're okay. Looks like I'm lost.
Blinking one eye after the other.
To the Great Valley by myself.
Hello, Petrie here to help Littlefoot find way home.
Hi, Petrie. I'm lost, and I can't find the others. I guess we'll have to find our way back together. I could sure use your help.
Me thinks I know way.
God, Petrie sounds so annoying in this game. Why does he sound like a stereotypical, I don't know, he sounds like one of those stereotypical Arab voices you hear in old cartoons, and oh, it sounds so wrong. So here we go. I should have known that judging by the cutscene quality that this game was going to be terrible, but I was not prepared for how bad the gameplay was. The animations just look terrible. The flow is just way too slow. And apparently you can hold the triangle button to run faster, but then it makes the controls even worse, and even then the characters still aren't running really fast.
Use head, knock down tree.
And God, Petrie never shuts up. Get used to hearing him say the same quotes over and over and over and over. It is so annoying. And so all you can do is walk, headbutt, and there is a tail whip ability, but you barely use it in the game. And you have to interact with a few objects to progress, and oh man, it gets really repetitive.
Jump on logs to get across.
And then for no reason they had to add a life system to this. And so, like I said, there's only 5 levels for each character, and they can get over with pretty quickly. Like, it took me probably like took me about like possibly 30 minutes just to get through this game. But even then, it's like it did not go by fast. It's like I remember like thinking this game took forever. I'm like, how long did this take for me to beat? It's like only 30 minutes. Are you kidding me? And I would call this a dead easy game, but what makes it hard is the fact that the platforming is so bad. Yeah, I had to use quick saves a few parts because I just was not in the you know, the worst part is every time you die, Petrie has to slowly point it out. And the only time I really died in this game was the only way to die in this game, in fact, is missing a platform. There's like no enemies in this game. So this really does feel like it's a game made purely for little kids, and oh man, I think even for a kid's game, this is patronizing. This is painfully bad. Almost all the levels are the exact same thing.
Headbutt the rock, and we can get across.
Because that's how physics work. He just clipped through the ground.
Don't go in water. Water dangerous.
Oh, God.
Make a bridge. Use head. Knock down tree. Knock down tree.
Petrie, shut up. You told me a million times already.
Jump on logs to get across. Plant the seed. There is some dirt nearby. That will make it grow.
Oh, this is so stupid. So, I swear, you almost feel like this game is being like a training mode for like what's to come, and then you realize, oh no, this is just one little objective for the game. And, oh, trust me when I say the controls for this are so unresponsive. There are so many times when they want you to pick up those seeds. You have to be aiming directly at it, and you have to be a certain distance away from it.
Plant the seed. There is some dirt nearby.
Yeah, I already know, Petrie. Shut up. Oh yeah, because that's how physics work, especially before time was invented. Platforming in this sucks. Okay, I have many questions. This just makes no sense. So, yeah, like, I can see stuff like that happening in games like SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, where they step on a platform and it floats around or something. You know, SpongeBob is a wacky cartoon where almost anything can happen. So it doesn't feel too far-fetched to see, like, floating platforms and all that. But then, for a game like The Land Before Time, a series where you have heavy dinosaurs, and, it's like, yeah, it was a cartoon, but in a way, it still felt like it had some grounded laws of physics. What's with the Jaws music all of a sudden?
There is some dirt nearby to plant the seed in. There is some dirt
My
nearby
god,
to plant the
I am
seed
so glad they all went extinct. Okay, here we are, the final level. What scary obstacles do they have for us? Oh, just a little island you gotta platform to. I mean, really, this is it. It's like you just go on a few platforms.
Use tail, hit plants. They break big rocks.
How does the plant break a big rock? I don't get that at all. And so then you just do some platforming, and then it's not too long till you get to the entrance, and that's it. Oh yeah, nothing spells final level by activating 2 little plants to progress. So stupid.
We should be getting close to the Great Valley by now. Can you see it, Petrie?
Methinks it's just ahead.
We made it! Ha-ha! We made it! I hope everyone else made it back okay.
A nice word. That's the end of the game. No end credits or anything. It really makes you feel like, okay, you gotta go back and play as the other characters. Get, either go to the next set of levels or get the true ending. And nope. Each character has, like, about the exact same ending. Then making it and wondering if the others made it back as well. It is so stupid.
Oh no, I've lost the others. I hope they got away from that sharp tooth. Well, I've never been here before. I guess I'll just have to find my way back to the Great Valley by myself.
Hello, Sarah. Are you lost? Me help you find your way back to Great Valley.
I'm not lost, but you can come with me if you want. Now, let's see, which way should we go?
Why did the cutscene just abruptly end there? It just, like, ended mid-sentence. That was so bad. I swear, I didn't press a single button.
Jump on geysers.
And so if you're hoping for each character to have their own individual gameplay, no, they don't. They all play exactly the same. But they all have different levels, but they're almost all the same thing in a way. It's like they have the same scenery, just a few different obstacles, but it's not long for you to start noticing they're recycling, like, the same stuff over and over. So yeah, admittedly, like, there weren't any, like, geysers you had to jump on in Littlefoot's levels, but it's really nothing special. It's still another form of platform. And, so, yeah, this is the entire game, basically. And so, yeah, it's so disappointing. As a kid, I always wanted a Land Before Time game. Like, in my head, I always pictured how it would have worked. Like, I could have seen, like, where, Littlefoot would have been your starting character, and he has the ability to, like, reach, like, certain things without needing to jump, you know, because he can just reach it with his neck or something. He could be the one who could pick up objects to place things, or... and so, then you would have had Sarah, who would have been the destructive one. You could have used her to, charge into things, to break open, like, you know, like weak rocks or something. And then, you would have Ducky, who would have been able to swim, crawl through, tight, tunnels and all that, and maybe even climb. And then you'd have Spike, who would be needed for, like, eating, like, heavy vegetation to help get through certain areas. And then Petrie, obviously, he would fly. So it's like, come on, you had, like, a great idea for a video game there back then, and none of them actually went for it. And the ones we got are just so bad. These are some of the worst games I've ever played, and it did not. I was hoping it would have woke up my inner childhood and remind me of why I used to love The Land Before Time. Instead, it reminds me of why I hate it nowadays. But I'll even say the direct-to-sequel videos were much better than this. Oh god. Oh god, I got really lucky there. And then for some reason, Sarah gets a little mini-game at one point. You have to do a rhythm mini-game, and it doesn't bother telling you how to play it. It's like Petrie just tells you to match the music from the logs, but he doesn't tell you what buttons to press. So apparently, like, the logs are laid out like the buttons of a PlayStation 1 controller, and so it's like the top log would be like the triangle button and all that shit, and it's so stupid.
Remember sound coming from those logs. Press buttons in the same order.
We sure have come a long way. Shouldn't we be getting close to the Great Valley soon?
Me thinks it's just around corner.
We made it! We made it back to the Great Valley. I knew I would find it eventually. I hope the others are back.
Hi, Spike. You look like you need help getting back to Great Valley. Follow me, Spike. Get the fruit. Feed the babies. Flyers are hungry.
Oh, this mission is really annoying. It's like, it would be simple. I mean, it's not too hard to find the fruit or anything, but picking them up is a pain in the ass. And then you gotta take them all the way to a baby, flyer, pterodactyl. And it doesn't help that Spike's controls are heavily slowed down when he picks them up. The camera doesn't give you a good idea of where to head either, so luckily the level's not too big.
Feed babies. They like fruit.
Apparently you can't jump while I'm doing this, but otherwise it limits your movement.
Headbutt the rock. It will block the steam. Make bridge. Knock down tree. Use charge. Use charge. Rocks help Spike. Use rocks. Rocks help Spike. Use rocks. The flyers can help us. Jump onto the flyers. They can help you get across.
That is just lazy animation there. There's like no movement to the wings, and then it's like not even the pterodactyl's like blinking or anything. Oh, it's so lifeless.
Don't worry, Spike. We are very close.
I hope that shark tooth did not get them. Now let's see. I think I go this way. Or maybe I go that way. Oh no. I think I am lost. How will I find my way back to the Great Valley?
Hello, Ducky. You need some help? I know way back to Great Valley.
Petrie! Oh yes, I am lost. I am. Can you help me find a way back to the Great Valley?
Follow me.
Ugh, Ducky sounds like that evil doll Marie from Illbleed. So you'd think Ducky would be like a faster character. No, she plays just as sluggish as the other characters, and for some reason, I swear, her walking animation looks like she's limping in pain. It's just not well animated at all. You'd think for Ducky they would have at least given her some water levels or something, but nope. Closest you get is platforming on geysers, just like Sarah. Whoop-de-doo.
Feed plants. They help us. Must feed plants.
Why? Since when in the series did they have to feed plants to help them? This makes no sense.
Plants need food.
Petrie, shut up or I will feed you to the plants.
Plants need food. Feed the plants. Use tail. Hit plants. They break big rocks. Here, whip plants. Whip same color plants. Watch out for that tar.
Headbutt the rock. It will block the steam.
I am getting tired, Petrie. Are we back to the Great Valley yet? Are we there yet? Are we?
Get close now, Ducky. There it is.
The Great Valley! We made it! We made it! Yup, yup, yup! We made it! Yes, we did!
So Ducky didn't care to ask if the others were okay. Okay. And yep, that was The Land Before Time Return to the Great Valley. This game was a total shit show. Oh my god. This is arguably the worst out of the three, and they're all bad, but this one is just so bad, it is terrible. And so I think up next we're gonna try the Great Valley Race. Oh my god, what the hell is that? I thought I was playing a Land Before Time video game. But yeah, seriously, this is like, the developers, this is their opening logo, and oh my god, who thought this was a good idea to put in front of a little kid's game? That is nightmarish. And so, if you were hoping that this would be a little bit better than the last one, oh no, the cutscenes are still bad. It has the exact same voice actors, the exact same models, despite how it's made by a different development team.
What's going on? Ooh, we're gonna run, aren't we, Spike? Come on, Sarah. It'll be a lot of fun. Oh, all right. I'll go.
Great, let's go.
Whee! We're gonna run. Yep, yep, yep.
So, this game feels very pointless though. It's mostly a multiplayer game, although it does have a single player mode, but the single player mode has nothing to do with racing, which is real confusing because that's what I went to first. So, I was like, huh, for a game called Racing, there's absolutely no racing. It's just, so this is an auto runner, so you can't run backwards. The characters are always running forward. You can tilt the joystick upward to speed them up a little bit, but even then they still don't go much faster. The steering in this is really bad, and it's got real sluggish platforming. Otherwise, I can at least say it controls a little bit better than the other games, and so, for that reason, I could say this one's a little more tolerable. Otherwise, it's a real dead, easy, racing game. That being said, though, when it comes to the CPU on the multiplayer race mode, they actually are pretty, broken. It's like they're almost, like, always in the lead of you, no matter what. It's like they'll keep bumping into obstacles and somehow they'll keep speeding up. It makes no sense. And so I don't think I'm going to show like a full playthrough of this. I'm just going to show like each of the characters going through the levels, because almost every level is the exact same thing, like just a different skin, but otherwise like exact same obstacles, nothing unique, no hazards or anything, just things where if you bump into them, oh, it slows you down a bit. But so yeah, the goal of this isn't really to just make it through an obstacle course or like make it under a time limit. The goal is you gotta collect tree stars, and yeah, that's the goal. You gotta collect as many tree stars as are necessary to progress. And what do you get for progressing? Absolutely nothing. It's like there are some hidden courses you get to unlock that do have cutscenes that trigger the new events. Other than that, there's like no ending. It's like I made it through every single level and got the requirements needed for you know, tree stars required, and I got absolutely nothing. No end credits, no final cutscene. It just took me back to the level select. I swear it's like the only Land Before Time game in this that actually does have an ending is the third one we're going to be looking at, but even then it still doesn't have like an end credits pop up, but it does have an ending, as rushed and abrupt as it is. But
I found another track. Another track. Another track? Where? Over there. Another track over there. Yes, there is. What do you think, guys? You want to check it out? Here we go.
Me see, me find.
What you see, what you find, huh?
Another track, much harder.
It can't be too hard for me. I can do anything. Are you guys coming?
I seriously can't tell if the writers and voice actor are intentionally trying to sound like the characters, you know, they're voicing, or if they're actually not that good at speaking. Because listening to Petrie and Ducky in this is painful.
I was born to run. Oop. 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 Sarah, are you alright? You sounded so scared. I wasn't scared. I was excited. I found another track.
That's exciting. Shall we go see it? What do you say?
Yeah, let's go. Woo! was born to run. Are you all right, Sarah? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm fine. It takes more than a clumsy long neck to hurt a three-horn.
Look, Littlefoot's boulder open new cave track. You want to explore it?
Yikes! 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 Yikes!
And unfortunately, that was it for the single-player obstacle course mode. No ending whatsoever. So, anyways, let's move on to the multiplayer races. And I'm not going to bother showing every single racetrack in this mode, but basically, it's the racetracks, while they have a similar theme to the levels you played in, the tracks are definitely different. There are a few power-ups like speed boosts or traction boosts. Otherwise, it's pretty bland gameplay. The CPU are pretty broken, though. They're just like a program to accelerate forward without ever slowing down, so it feels very rigged.
Rocky wins!
Okay, and that was the Land Before Time Great Valley Race. And yeah, it was pretty lame, but I will say out of the three, this one's probably the better one of the three. It's at least playable, but it's still very underwhelming and half-baked. It's like it gives you no reward for completing the races or anything, so it makes you wonder, what was the point of this? Like, I don't even see how the target audience could enjoy these games. These are just really boring.
Takes the lead.
I think even kids would be able to tell that there's something off with the voices of the characters. And finally, we got The Land Before Time, Journey to Big Water. And so, if I recall, this was, like, when the movie this one was based on came out, I remember this was where I finally started to realize I am done with The Land Before Time. And funny thing is, it still wasn't the last Land Before Time movie I ever saw, though. But, I just remember after getting this one, I just realized I'm sick of this series. And then, I remember the following Christmas, my mom surprised me with the next entry of The Land Before Time, and that's when I had to break it to her. I'm sorry, I'm just not interested in the series anymore. But, so the last one I ever saw was, The Great Longneck Migration, and that was the one where Littlefoot discovered that his dad was still alive. And otherwise, like, I really don't remember anything about this movie right here. This one was so forgettable. Oh, they discovered an aquatic dinosaur, and they're trying to lead him back to the ocean. That's about it. There's some stupid subplot of them having imaginary friends, and it was so stupid. And so, out of all the Land Before Time films, why was this the one they thought warranted a video game? It's like, there were so many better choices they could have had out there, like, I remember there was Land Before Time, The Stone of Cold Fire. That I remember as a kid, I kind of liked the plot of that one. It was really bizarre, but I remember still having fun with it. Or how even The Land Before Time, The Big Freeze. There's just so many different stories they could have chose from that could have had different settings for a video game. Why this one out of them all? And so, as far as I know, this was the last Land Before Time video game ever made, and I'm not surprised. And so, unlike The Great Valley Adventure, this one is a side-scroller, and I can at least say, compared to the other games in this series, this one definitely has the better graphics. The cutscenes look almost PS2 quality, and even the compression looks a lot better than the ones you saw in the previous ones. The models for the characters look a lot better. Still not good to look at, though, but damn it, they still got the awful voice acting from the past two games, so yeah. Yeah, I will admit, though, the cutscenes are a lot better this time. The gameplay, however, I'll at least say it's slightly better than Great Valley Adventure, but that's not saying much.
Mo family live in big water.
So here we have the character Mofo, or Mo.
We know the way to the big water.
Yeah, it almost looks like they meant to make this a PS2 game, but they decided to rush it out for PS1 instead. Because the cutscene quality, well, they're definitely pre-rendered. The cutscenes look like something you would see in a PS2 game. So, at least better than PS1, but still nothing amazing.
You can play with us.
Unfortunately, the in-game play models don't look very good. They're still an improvement over the last two games, though, I'll give it that, but...
Petrie.
And so, I was surprised to see that Petrie was actually playable in this one. So, it's like, oh, cool, do I get to fly around as Petrie? No. Instead, Petrie gets these really bad puzzle mini-games. So you collect 3 stars throughout the other characters' gameplay, and then with each one you collect, you can unlock new puzzles for Petrie to solve. And, God, as if this game's, like, voice acting and quality wasn't bad enough like a Dingo Pictures or Phoenix game, now the gameplay's starting to reflect it. We got this is basically a giant activity center. Almost. I mean... Mostly the game is a side-scrolling platformer, but,
Press X to tell me when to pick up. You can do it.
So, yeah, I'm not gonna show all of this. This is really stupid. And, no, it was not worth doing. So, each character basically gets their own side of the story. So, it's like if you select Littlefoot, you'll get exclusive cutscenes that focus on him. And same with the other characters if you select them. Otherwise, it's the same story, and it'll have the same conclusion. So, I did not go through this game entirely, though, like with each character. I went through it all the way with Littlefoot, and I tried a little bit out of Spike stages, and I started to realize, oh my god, this is the exact same game. It's like they took the exact same level with the exact same gameplay. So once again, another wasted opportunity. You had a game with all these dinosaurs. You could have used all their abilities to help progress through levels, and nope. It's just the same sluggish platforming. And, so yeah, while the visuals look better and the gameplay is a little easier than, like, the first Land Before Time game, that I showed on here, it's still not fun. It is way too sluggish, way too floaty, and what is with the collectibles, how they're constantly bouncing, it's like, the game is overall really dead easy, and so, yeah, I'm not going to be doing a full playthrough of this. I'll just show a bit of gameplay and cutscenes to give you an idea of what it's like. Otherwise, no, I am not going through all of these levels, because this gameplay is really sluggish. And then there's a mechanic where in the background Mo is swimming in the water, and sometimes if you press the L button, when he's like right underneath a tree star, he can headbutt it and kick it. Well, he can headbutt it towards Littlefoot basically, and that's like the entire gameplay. Just a sluggish platforming. Occasionally you have to race a few dinosaurs. That's about it. It's really bad.
You'll find lots of tree stars. Where you want to go? The new water, flooded valley. Where you want to go? The new water, race. Do you think you're faster than me? Let's race! Ready, set, go! Cool! You won! Here's a surprise for you! Where you want to go? The new water... Yay, Littlefoot! We passed the new water now!
Oh yeah, and in the movie there was some kind of peril where a giant sea dinosaur was like after them, and it's like, yeah, that plays like no big part into this story. It just reminds you, oh, meanwhile it's after you, but it pays off into nothing. No boss fight or anything. Characters just easily either destroy or evade it in cutscenes, and that's about it. Yeah, really stupid.
I'm okay, everyone. Petrie will help me catch up with you. We have new picture for you.
Seriously, who designed this game? Who thought it'd be a fun idea to have all the collectibles constantly bouncing around slowly? It is not fun. Could you imagine if that's how Mario or Sonic played, where every time you wanted to collect a coin or a ring, you had to keep waiting patiently and hoping that your jump will land it? It's so stupid.
You'll find Little Bud is great. It's all right, Petrie.
I swear, I did not press a single button. The cutscene just abruptly cut off like that. What the hell?
Hi, Mo. Hi, Mo. We have new picture for you. Log will get you to other side. Get on it. Little Bud is great. Hi, Mo. Hi, Mo. Water go up, water go down. You go up too? What Mo brought you? Find out with the L button.
Yabba dabba doo!
We made it! What Mo brought you? Find out with the L button.
Mo brought you? Find out with the L button. Water go up, water go down. You go up too? Water go up, water go down. You go up too? Littlefoot is great. What Mo brought you? Find out with the L button.
Hi, Mo. Hi, Mo.
That's great, Littlefoot. Bad, sharp-toothed swimmer can't get us now.
And that was the Land Before Time Drained to Big Water. And with that, that was the 3 lame Land Before Time games for PS1. And oh my god, I've had a terrible time when trying out PlayStation 1 games. I do not think the console has aged well at all. I can even say there are N64 games that have aged better, but the only PlayStation 1 game I played that I actually enjoyed was Looney Tunes Racing. The others were complete garbage. So no matter how much your kids may love dinosaurs, or maybe even some of them still love the Land Before Time, I would not recommend these games to anyone, no matter what. These games are terrible. Well, that's all I have to show for now. Thank you for watching, see you next time, and have a great day.